Hello, welcome to another video with Joseph Manifesting. Have you ever had those days where everything just kind of flowed so effortlessly? You were in the zone, weren't thinking about anything. You found $20. That boss that isn't nice to you all of a sudden is nice. Your spouse is amazing to you. You have just the perfect day. And you didn't have a single worry in the world. That is the point of today's video. That state is called flow. My intention today, I trust that will be met, is how to obtain flow. I got into sales about 9 months ago or so, and I had many challenges that came up. I felt sleazy. A lot of salespeople that I dealt with were not honest. I felt all they cared about was money. I felt also like I was begging. I had fear of rejection. I didn't think I was the best at speaking. There were many blocks that were identified with in mind that made, obviously, my desired outcome very challenging for me. I came across flow at that point, and I realized, looking back at my life, the times that I was the most present in the moment with a goal in mind, everything flowed. Now, there were a couple important intentions to set about flow. Before I went and did my sales thing, I would set the intention that I would be present with every conversation that I had, and I would be in the best mood that I possibly could be at that time. And I wouldn't worry about what I was going to say or any of those things. I would simply focus on the conversation. What I realized is I would be present in every conversation. I would truly be able to hear the person, and things that I've never said before would come out of my mouth that would end up being mutually beneficial for myself and the client. In the process, I overcame self-limiting beliefs, fears, and beliefs that I identified with that naturally didn't come up during the interaction. So the trick to flow, and I'm sure you've had many of these experiences. For me, flow happens automatically whenever I'm snowboarding, or whenever I'm doing these videos, or I'm having a conversation with somebody about the law or personal development. These things happen for me naturally. And I'm sure that you have that same exact experience with things that you enjoy, whether it's gardening or work or speaking with a certain person or whatever it is. Now, you can consciously create flow, and the ways to do it are as followed. 1, set the intention to be in flow. So Neville always talks about when you're going into the state akin to sleep, you tell yourself, I am tired, I am sleepy, I am so very sleepy. And then what ends up happening over some time is you actually go into that state. Now, the same thing is true for flow. When you say, I am in flow, I am in the moment, I am fully present in what I'm doing now, as well as setting the intention with whatever the desirable outcome is. So let's say you're at work and it could be not very exciting for you or engage you enough. So let's just make the example of your job as a paperclip paper stacks, and maybe very boring and tedious. But when you set the intention of, let's see if I can do 200 paper clips of these sheets of paper within 5 minutes, and I'm going to be in flow while I do it and give it my full attention. What you'll notice that will happen is you will be fully engulfed in what it is that you're doing, focusing on the task at hand, and you will easily achieve that goal, even if it's challenging. And you can do this with anything. The wonderful thing about flow also is that when you're in that state, there are no thoughts of worry, no thoughts of time, no thoughts of even you. You are just in that flow state where everything automatically happens. You can do this with the dishes. While you're doing the dishes, again, set the intention that I am in flow while doing the dishes. Pay attention to the water hitting your skin, the smell of the soap, making sure that you're cleaning so thoroughly. And again, if you want to, you can set the intention to enjoy yourself while doing dishes, or you can set the intention to get the dishes done within 5 or 7 minutes, or something like this. And what will naturally happen is you will bring all your attention into what it is that you're doing. Now, the beautiful thing about flow is, if you're manifesting things, specific person, money, whatever it is, I'm sure you've noticed by this point, the more that you focus on it or its absence of it, the more that the absence of it continues to expand. The more that you're in the moment, enjoying what it is that you're doing, the more that things are just naturally added on to you effortlessly. They talk about in the manifesting community often of letting it go. And not let go in the sense that you no longer desire to experience this, but letting go of the attachment and the need to focus on it 24/7. In my last video, I talked about prayer, or the proper way to do affirmations. Whenever a thought or a desire for something comes up, you simply just affirm that you now have it and fall in love with what it is that you're saying to yourself, and then go on with your day. I notice for me, anytime I'm overthinking about something or I'm affirming like crazy, what I'm really affirming is I don't have this thing, hence why I'm continuously focusing on it. And whenever a desire comes to me, let's just say I want to make $3,000 today. And I keep going, I have $3,000, I have $3,000, I have $3,000. Really what I'm doing is I'm focusing on the lack of it. If I just feel as though I received it, I visualize it, I affirm it, or I simply accept it and feel it to be done internally, and then I go on with my day, I will find that automatically I will receive money, some unexpected check will come in, a relative will send me money, I'll get a client, etc. Something will happen that will automatically add that manifestation onto me. So flow is important not only for enjoying quality of life, but also for manifesting. My mantra I have for myself is, the more that the little me or the made up me is thinking about something or manifesting something, the more the I am within me isn't doing anything. And the more that the little me or the made up me enjoys my life, or I'm in flow, the more that the I am within me is getting to work. And this really changes everything for me. Not only do I enjoy life more often, I enjoy the beauty all around me. I enjoy most activities I do. I enjoy most conversations that I have. But manifestation becomes extremely easy because it just flows. It's to me as if this whole thing is set up for me to win. The more that I enjoy life and what it is that I have, the more that the outside gives me to love life and appreciate what I have. And the more that I'm worried and concerned with things, the more that life gives me to be worried and concerned about. So I hope this video helped on flow. Again, the technique can be set for anything that you're doing. And it makes life way more enjoyable, and it makes manifesting easier and quicker. And it all happens automatically. I hope this video helped. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and leave a message. Take care, guys.